Do you want me to start?
Sure.
Okay. So,
Well,
2
2 weeks.
weeks ago,
Yeah.
actually. Oh, sorry.
No, I was just gonna say. I just realized it was 2 weeks ago, and I was thinking.
Yeah, yeah. So 2 weeks ago, it was actually a relatively short session. What we ended up doing was the party staked out the graveyard, and we found, oh my gosh, dun dun dun, it was the grave attendant. Wait, what's the actual name for that again?
Undertaker.
What? Grave
The
attendant is
Undertaker.
the name? What's the actual name for
The
that?
dead
Oh my
chaperone.
Undertaker.
grave, yeah, grave care or whatever. I don't care. Gravekeeper, who knows?
Grave robber.
Error. Grave. Insert adjective here.
Jesus.
It's fucking 64 degrees in my apartment right now. Okay, I need to go turn
does-
on the heater and get some fucking tea. Okay, I'm fucking cold.
It doesn't
My
change the fact that 6 people have told you it's the Undertaker.
I can't. My ears don't work. It's cold. That's how it works.
Understandable.
Undertaker?
So yeah,
no
no.
issues with this table.
So yeah, it was the Undertaker. And we confronted him, and oh my gosh, it turns out the Undertaker wasn't the Undertaker, and he dropped the disguise self, and it appeared to be some form of necromancer. He summoned a bunch of skeletons, cast a really cool spell that made him go invisible and summon an illusion to distract us. And then we fought some skeletons. Stanley definitely didn't grave rob and steal a pearl off of one of the skeletons. Definitely didn't do that. He's a good, upstanding citizen. He would never do that. And then that's actually where we ended the session. There was nothing else that happened. Like, not even as a joke. Like, it was
Yeah.
a very, very short session.
Yeah. We were shorthanded by half the group, and somebody just recently picked up Baldur's Gate, and so we had to hit that up. So, with all that, what is your next step?
Okay, so we have one small lead. Oh, I forgot to mention this. We did find out the grave carer. God
Jesus.
damn it! Fucking shit. The Undertaker was talking about Adrazul, the nasal spray lich.
Yes. I remember this.
I will repost the name for everyone in chat really fast. Here. Actually, we'll post it over here in Roll20 for funsies. Adrazul. No, it's not double A. Whatever. It makes it look funnier. Screw it. The necromancer was talking about, I believe it was the resurrection of Adrazul or something like that. He just kept talking about it. The illusion kept talking about it. We thought he was crazy, but no. The illusion was just saying it over and over again as like a defense mechanism. So yeah. So I think that's probably where we should start, is looking something. I will let you guys. I'm not gonna say, oh, hey guys, let's go immediately like drop everything and start looking at Adrazul. But if you guys want to, we can.
I mean, that was what we were doing here.
Yeah.
We were trying to get goodwill by finding the Lich Man.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to find the wizard.
The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. But yeah.
What are you talking about? What Wizard of Oz? We're looking for a necromancer.
Wonderful
God
Wizard
damn.
of Adrazul. Sorry.
I still enjoy that you're goodwill hunting.
Yeah. We don't have anything on the fucking goddamn book, though. We don't know where the fuck that book is. That's like, Bryant has written off the fact that this book is just gone. Bryant, the person, has given up on the book. Stanley has some hopes, I think. But yeah, I think everyone's caught up, so we should have some idea. Get out of here, phone.
Chew phone, chew.
Sorry, I apologize. Okay. All right. Be on with you.
I'm coming for you, motherfucker.
So yeah, I think that we should go back and tell the original person who actually wait, what am I doing? I have my armor on right now. Yes, I believe it's time to go back and tell that random citizen whose name I totally remember, who originally gave us this commission, that we've solved the problem.
Did
Are
we?
you trying to fool with disguise?
What disguise are you talking about?
Just looks at him questioningly, questioning his sanity.
Are you talking about Eustace, mate? The crazy fucker.
Thank you. Yes, his name was escaping me for a second. It's a little early in the morning, and we didn't get much sleep after finding that thing last night.
Well, I mean, he was really Hux, but he told us Eustace.
Mm-hmm.
And he was batshit insane. Why the fuck do we even need to tell him anything?
I mean, he originally gave us this. Let's maybe put his mind at ease.
New accent?
Should we do that? I mean, we didn't deal with him. We just dealt with a bunch of skeletons.
Well,
Or whoever just ran off.
Yeah, he did just kind of run up. But I mean, he was the one who originally gave us the commission. I think it's like a good idea to just like touch base, you know? I think it's like a nice thing to do. So he's not
Saying
just
he
left.
gave us a commission, he's actually saying that he hired us, which I've still not seen a single fucking copper from him, so pretty sure it's not hired.
He hired us
Okay.
with his goodwill.
For some reason, Theo feels the urge to slap a fool.
Yeah, Snowwolf just does.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. Jeez. You can try, bitch. Roll.
This is in his armor, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm in my armor.
Well, he's got the voice
Uses it
going.
to distract him, so that Snowwolf gets advantage from the help action.
Get out of here.
Jesus.
Does that count, DM?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah, Snowwolf perfectly jumps up high enough and slaps the shit out of you.
Hey, there were no claws involved. It's just a slap.
That's what I said.
Open palm.
1 damage, I guess. That's how we're starting off the campaign.
Well, that would be 5, but...
It's true.
Okay. You're rolling full damage.
He
You're
is-
rolling full damage, huh? Okay, cool.
That's just the case for my unarmed strike, okay?
Oh, I'm glad that we're starting today like this.
Woke up and
God, I
chose
love
violence.
tea.
Okay.
I mean, that is in line.
I see TJ watched the last episode.
Nothing happened in the last episode.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nothing at all.
So who we murdering?
Well,
I mean,
I'm off
if
to go
any-
fucking talk to Euclid or Eustace or whatever his damn name is.
Euclider? Hold on,
What?
Euclid, whatever his name is. I don't fucking remember. It starts with an EU. I'm fucking tired. I need to go grab some tea really fast. Somebody else take the reins. I'm
From
going
Eustace
to
to
you.
Euclider.
Euclid.
Help here? What
I
the fuck?
said
How did we get to Euclider?
I think this
Dave,
is more
chill. I
than
said
just like
Euclid.
morning brain not connecting.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
So,
Are we waiting for Brian to reboot, or
We might be waiting a while.
oof.
I mean, if we really wanted to do something, it seems like going and telling the gods that we did find something here might be more helpful than talking to the crazy fucker.
Yeah.
And especially after the way that Stanley has handled things in the past, shall we say, 24 hours or week or period since I've known the fucker. Might as well try doing things a little different.
Different how?
Preferably not in such a way that we're being tied by these fucking rocks again.
I mean, the rocks are kind of helpful, honestly.
The fact he let us walk out of there at all is rather helpful. The fact that we're in this situation at all, well, that's 100% one dumbass's fault.
Yeah.
Thanks to the copper spectrum. Slowly for dramatic effect.
What do we know about Adrazul? Did we get like a area that he used to be in? I know he used to be a big problem.
give me a history check.
We know that you should talk to your doctor before you start taking ads.
Side effects may include hunger or something.
Pale
Side
skin.
effects may include runny
Pale
nose,
skin.
loss of limbs, motor control, muscle degeneration, perhaps turning into a skeleton in your sleep.
Yeah, off the top of your head, you're not sure. You haven't really much heard about him. Probably have to do some research somewhere.
You know who has probably researched the shit out of an old lich who's no longer relevant? A conspiracy theorist. I bet you Eustace knows exactly where that guy used to be.
Are we going to continue calling him Eustace, or are we actually going to call him by his fucking name, Hux?
We can call him either.
I mean, I'm pretty sure if we call him Hux, considering he gave us the name Eustace, he's going to piss himself, but whatever. That actually could be kind of fun.
I don't know how that would go. He doesn't seem the most mentally stable.
Do I remember how thick his door looked? For no reason whatsoever.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it was a normal door. It had a lot of locks on it.
But the hinges not reinforced at all.
Give me a history check, I guess.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Perfect.
Fine, fuck it, let's go Seahawks.
Oh boy. To Hux.
All right. Yeah,
Please
you
tell me
guys.
it's really fucking early in the morning still.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, you're in the same town.
Sweet.
And you guys just finished your long rest, essentially.
Oh, thank God.
So, yeah, it's early. Because, yeah, that fight from last session happened during the second watch, so you guys would have finished your watch to get your rest, and then. I mean, unless you wanted to forego your rest, and
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Rest is nice.
all right, just
Yeah.
checking though. You know, you never know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you get to his house.
Loudly and yelling Hux.
Okay. He goes to the door. And yeah, it takes a bit. He's like, yes.
I'll look over to Stanley.
Hux, we solved the mystery. There was a necromancer reviving all of the zombies and skeletons inside of there. He was simply disguising himself as the Undertaker.
Give me a persuasion check.
Wait, why do I have to persuade? Okay, fine.
Because he's
Oh.
crazy.
Hey!
Yeah, you hear the door is unlocked. Few seconds of this, and then he opens the door. Once again, the chain lock is still on. Looks at you guys. He seems to be looking you over to see if there's any differences from the last time he saw you, and then he closes the door and opens up the chain. He's like, "Oh, wait a minute. So, there's some nefarious things going on."
Damn it, do they fucking have a Bible that they read from?
Truly, there is a nefarious evil plotting against us that we must stop. Sadly, he was able to escape in a dastardly move. Distracted us with an illusion. Oh, what an evil man, and I shake my fist. Oh.
So who was it really? He
We
gets
don't
out a
know his
notebook.
name. We don't know his name, but we know he's a minion of Adrazul. Not the medicine. It's different. It's a different lich, actually.
Right.
Yeah. No, very common. I don't know why his name's Adrazul. Maybe he's the inventor of the medicine. But no, alas, Adrazul is the name of the main villain that we're working against. Do you know anything of this man? We've never heard of Adrazul before this.
Well, do you want to know more about Adrazul or about why the names are linked to medicines?
Either actually.
Just
Well,
just about
just the
Adrazul.
fucking,
Well, you see,
just the fucking lich.
Oh no.
the Liches Society, they wanted to present a better name for themselves, so they started naming medicines after themselves, and it increased it's all a big part of this conspiracy that they have.
Search engine optimization. You look at Adrazul, you get medicine.
Is there
The
one
wolf
named
is starting to-
Viagra?
They're fucking improving their SEO on Google.
It's so funny.
The wolf is actively practicing breathing exercises right now.
I think we killed Brian for laughter.
So funny.
The fucking marketing spot together, man. Oh god, our fucking Google results suck whenever a player rolls
Oh, I
history on us.
imagine the slogan for Viagra. It doesn't make anything rise.
You're gonna be bone hard, baby.
Oh god.
Wow.
Oh my god.
The bone
Oh,
of you want.
fascinating. What a insidious plot. Look, pray tell me, do you know who Adrazul, the medicine for anyone who's suffering from a cold this season, what the original progenitor of that name? Anything about him?
Yeah, he takes you over to like a stack of books. As you look around, you see like this is a bit of a hoarder's house. And he eventually finds this one tome. Um, and yeah, it talks about how it's actually a more recent tome. Uh, where let's see, it'd be about only about 30, 50 years, like in that span. Where he kind of broke away from the Isle of the Dead, and or at least that was what was suspected at the time, and was eventually stopped by a group of adventurers. Um, give me a history check as you're going over that.
All of us,
Yeah,
or just
sure.
yippee?
Wolf is just continuing to practice his breathing exercises so as not to strangle some of his party members and NPCs.
Um, yeah. Ellery, you've heard of one name in that.
Hmm.
One of the adventures that's listed goes by the name Poultice. Um, and Stanley, you've heard of more of them. Um, you've remember the name of Balazar, who was at one point the Drakensad guard captain during the uh, around the time when Londorth was around, and uh, another name you've heard of was Aiden, who you know is still active in the Lilyvale area. Um,
So Iden, Balzar, and Poultice. Okay.
yeah.
Time to make Aiden have to deal with all our shit again.
Hey, this time maybe we could throw it on Poultice. Balzar's probably no help, but
Hmm.
It's amazing how you spelled none of those names right.
I know, I was just like laughing at how bad they were spelled. I was looking up the actual spellings.
Hey! Fucking still working on that tea over here. We're fucking. It's a little hot. It's taking a minute to chow down. Wait, hold on. Chow down. Tea. Hold on. What's the actual word for drink? Drinking the tea.
Holy
You really do
shit!
need that.
you
It's a rough morning over here. Okay, you gotta give me a couple hours. To
You
I
need
think
some
we
of-
need more than tea.
you need some of that Panera iced tea. Holy shit!
Yeah,
What?
You
Oh, you
might
didn't
need a
you
couple
didn't hear about the,
caffeine pills to reboot the brain.
you didn't hear about the Panera iced tea that has like or it's lemonade and it has something like 200 some grams of caffeine in it, and it's like killing.
Whoa!
It's literally killing people.
Oh my god. That's so much.
I like
Holy
El
fuck.
Torto's response.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, it's just his ballpark.
um, but yeah. Anyway, it goes on to talking about uh him, the Adrazul. He was stopped. Uh, did take some of that group down with them, and shortly after they had left. But there's further details saying that came from the Isle of the Dead, where they said that he was not a member of their community, that he was a much older lich that continuously returns from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This isn't like a major concern or fear. That's currently welling up in Stanley right now. Okay. Good to know. Huh? Hmm. Well, thank you so much, you nice citizen. I I believe it is time for us to track down this nefarious villain. We will leave you to whatever it is that you random citizens do on these fine Monday mornings.
Once
please.
again, he is very excited that his theories are being looked into by an adventuring group.
Mm-hmm.
A very legitimate adventuring group, by the way.
We're
Yeah.
doing our best.
We have a license.
As you're saying
Yay.
that, he does kind of like go back to his notebook that he had, and he's like, real quick, I don't know how, and he just kind of holds it out on a blank page on one of his notes with what looks to be. Actually, let me take a. This looks to be a fairly poor, rough sketch of your group, and just holds the pen out.
Oh, allow me, citizen, and I will fucking put John Hancock in the bottom right, baby.
He's also, his eyes are darting back and forth to the rest of the group.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna
Is
sign
there
it and
a-
leave the address of my shop. come
Is
see
there
me.
a ink anything nearby?
Like an ink well?
Yeah. Is this like a pen, or is there an inkwell quill type thing?
This is more a pencil. He's a pencil kind of guy.
Is there a fireplace nearby?
Where is this going?
I think I know where it's been going. No, not at this moment, and especially not in a room filled with books.
All right, I'm gonna walk into his kitchen, find some soot from
Uh-huh.
whatever he uses to fucking cook, cover my hand in it, and then go and put it right over Stanley's, just a paw prints right over Stanley's
Okay,
signature.
sure. Give me a sleight of hand check to see how thick the soot you managed to get on top of to see how much it bleeds through.
Yep,
Okay.
that sounds about right.
It is on top of it, but yeah, you can still make out most of Stanley's name.
Oh, what a genius signature idea.
Damn it.
We'll have to do this in the future, Snow Wolf.
Snow Wolf is growling under his breath.
Gives it a cool background. That's neat.
Similar to that Skull and Fire one.
Maybe a new icon?
Damn it.
Theo would walk up and put the skull, the exact tattoo design on
The
it.
calling card.
Why?
The calling card.
Oh, no.
All right.
He's a conspiracy theorist. At least no one will listen to him.
We literally gave the conspiracy
Right
theory
next to Stanley's name.
like our signatures and everything. Oh, it's great.
It's like he's mechanical. His signature is very neat. It looks like it's printed.
Yeah.
As we're leaving, I'm gonna turn to Theo and just say, so Theo, it's probably not good for you to actually draw that. Let me help you learn how to spell your name. And I'm gonna teach him how to write F-U-C-K-Y-O-U.
Uh-huh.
This is what you sign every time that somebody asks us for a goddamn signature.
but I thought the intention was to mess with Stanley.
This will be better.
Signs F U Stan.
All right, that's pretty good.
By God, I would fuck me if I could too, honestly.
That does sound right, yeah.
Prince and middle
Damn
finger
it.
on it as well.
I should have listened to my sister. I should have just stayed home. I should have. God damn.
Sister looks to Snow Wolf.
Not important.
Sister? How many
Anyway, so we're-
sisters do you have?
Just have one. It's not important right now.
How old is your sister?
He shrugs.
Younger or older than you?
She's my older sister. Okay, can we just drop it and move on with the fucking clown act?
Is she like you?
Maybe if I don't kill you guys first, one day you might meet her.
Yay!
I spy a side comic brewing over there.
Mm.
Mm.
Fill
You
it
mean
hard.
a better selling one.
Rude but true. You know, I'm gonna find some place to take off my armor, by the way.
Sure.
And then yeah. Armor off in the bag of holding.
Theo's in the corner just signing Adventures of Snow Wolf.
All
You
right.
said there's like volunteer adventures or something in each town, kind of.
Yeah, not every town, but there quite a few of them have like they're like the volunteer protection for that area.
Okay. Is there one for this town? Would we know, or be like know a way to find them?
I feel like you checked on the way in and there wasn't.
Fuck. Okay. Hmm. Is there like a guard here, or is it just a lawless wasteland?
I wouldn't say lawless, but yeah, it's definitely not direct protection from Einheit.
Hmm. Gotcha.
Just kind of like how rural areas will have like volunteer firefighter.
Okay.
Okay, so to sum
Stanley-
up. Oh, sorry.
Oh, didn't you say that you overheard this fucker talking in some town?
I
He
did.
gestures back to Hugs. Where the hell was that?
It was here in Einheit when I was definitely not planning a heist. Sorry. It was here in Einheit when I was definitely not planning the original heist that got us into this mess.
So, probably not a place you should be poking your fucking face. And now, thanks to you, the rest of us are probably not welcome there either.
Oh, it'll be fine.
Wait a minute, that's home for me, isn't it? Fuck.
Einheit's a really big town. You're not gonna get in trouble with some random guard. You'll be fine. Just don't go near the college.
Not with you around, at least.
Yeah. Well, it's not like they have my face plastered on walls or anything like that. Like, it's not that big of a deal yet. I swear
I
to
mean,
God. Sock,
That's only a matter of time.
if Sock said, like, look to your right, and there's like a big watch that has Stanley's face on it.
Not this far out.
Oh, good. I'm not that notorious.
All right, so should we go back to Einheit and maybe talk to trying to remember talk to the gods there, at least let them know that we found something about Alicia.
Mm-hmm. Give him the rundown, see if they have any leads on him.
Yeah. Something like that. This still isn't getting us any closer, sadly. Sorry, out of character. This isn't getting us any closer to actually finding the fucking journal, though, which is a pain in the ass.
I think we all
Yeah,
gave up on
Ray
the
told us
journal.
to fuck off, so
Yeah.
We're not qualified to do an investigation for a book that is
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess we report back on this thing that we found.
Okay.
See if anyone knows about this. That's my current plan. I don't know about what y'all think.
Yep.
Report back to.
Yes.
we'll go to Einheit and talk to the guards.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'll go talk to them and tell Stanley to fuck off in some coffee shop.
I'm gonna come with.
That's
For
fair.
no reason.
Well then, Stanley is going to go to a bookstore because if he's being told to fuck off, he's going to fuck off.
Where's Theo going?
Theo's going with Stanley.
Okay. All right. You guys make it back to Einheit. Elry and Snowwolf, you go find a guard. And you just tell the guard, or
I think we're trying to go to like the guard shack and then or the guard headquarters and just let them know,
Captain-
hey,
like one level up from guard, at least.
okay. It's gonna suck. All
I
right.
assume they're the ones that manage adventures, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Well, somebody gave us an adventure pass, so
Yeah, but it wasn't in
Yeah,
the
that
It was in.
that's true. But I mean, it would be the same kind of place, just in a different town.
Yep. So you are you go there, they tell you to wait, and out comes a bit of a surprising sight in Einheit of all places, as it is the first guard that you've seen that's a human. And they are wearing armor that has the symbol of Einheit on the front, as well as a cape that seems to be sparking with electricity, and very proud looking guard captain.
I know
Hey.
who this is.
Yeah. Well, as
His
soon as
name
you said
after
a
this.
human, I knew who it was. But
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, how may I help you?
Hey, we have information on what might be like a lich coming back. Can we talk somewhere?
Oh, yes, right this way, right this way. Leads you to his office. You go to his office. There's a lot of different paintings and mementos all over the place. Probably the weirdest one, and Elri, you would probably spot this mainly because you have an eye for uh, the like little desk trinkets. Um, the there's like a little stand uh that holds like a seamless nothing pebble on it
Oh my god.
that takes the
Of
center
course.
stage.
Oh, like,
Uh,
okay. I'd give him a full rundown of what we've got so far.
uh, all right. And
Not
he's
including the incident with the book. Just the lich stuff.
not the stuff with the book. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, and he's like feverishly writing notes. Uh, oh yeah, yeah, all right. And what sent you down to this path?
I mean, we heard rumor of something going on, and we just thought we would check it out.
One of our acquaintances say, sorry, wrong accent. Sorry, it's all Dave's fault. Anyway,
Oh, it's my fault.
Yep.
one of our acquaintances is a little on the crazy side, and part of his crazy club had somebody mention something. We only found out he was crazy after we went there, but turns out it wasn't 100% nuts.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Um, let's see here. He starts after he finishes writing notes. He starts looking for uh different books and such, different histories and things. Um, he's like, uh, well, I find some stuff, but I'm not the best at the magic stuff. Uh, but our illustrious mayor, Revrar, he might be able to uh, have more insight on Lich if we'd like to. Um, maybe if you had your friend as well, the one that started off the investigation, and we could all have a meeting, and maybe that's the thing. We'll be able to figure this out a bit more.
I don't think Revar would know. Oh no, he's in the college, isn't he?
Yeah, he's the head of the college.
God. Okay.
Uh,
Our friend's a little indisposed for a while. Can we meet without him? I mean,
Well, we can set
he
it up
doesn't have
when.
any extra information
I
than
mean,
we
it
do.
would be best if we set it up right away. But when will your friend be back around?
God goodness, I
he's
couldn't
had a
tell
bit of
you.
a mental collapse. It might be a week, might be a couple months.
We actually, Revrar has lots of magics that could help with that.
Oh, this is his therapist right here. As I throw it over his
Thank you. Yeah. He has his own coping mechanisms that work pretty well. It's just it takes time. I
Mhm.
feel it's
Mhm.
better to do things a natural way than to try and force it with magic sometimes. So
I mean, this seems to be a big
Probably
threat.
dig in.
yeah.
Right. I have no idea what the hell he's been on, but therapist says it'll take a while. Even with magic, I'm not sure he'll really talk lucid. He's a little on the fucking crazy side. Do we really need him? All he did is point us in the right direction.
Well, it would help if we knew why.
The
Why
person who might be more useful is a crazy fucker called Huck.
Well, that's an equally. We don't have any good additional resources on it. They all seem very mentally unstable, which is interesting.
Hux is mentally unstable, but not the one who got us into fucking mess.
Yes. I don't know.
So truly, if we just keep going down the line of mentally unstable people, surely we'll find our solution.
Give me a persuasion check.
Me, please, dear God.
Sure.
Yay. Thank you.
This is why I went along.
Yeah, so he sighs and he's like, all right. Well, follow me, I can take you to Revrar right now.
Okay, cool. Go with them.
Yep.
Meanwhile, what is Stanley doing?
Stanley is looking for a story to bury his head in right now.
Coping mechanisms.
Sure.
He
let's go.
needs something to escape to.
Sure, give me an investigation as you go to the library.
Can I help him?
Ooh. Can Theo help me?
Boy, I'm almost tempted to say be at disadvantage because I don't know if Theo would have a grasp of how to help.
That's fine. That's fine. Disadvantage on the investigation check?
No, just a straight roll.
Okay, got it. Oh, nice.
Okay. Yeah. You find let's see, a story from Einheit. Yeah, you find you start reading a story about the big statues, about the heroes that they were, that are in Einheit, the memorial of those who died fighting Cernus, and about Dornier, the now Chancellor, how the book is very serving of Einheit in the way that it was their heroes, their champions that lost the most in giving all for Primgar. It talks about a tiefling named Fluke, a tabaxi named Carl. There was
2 goblins.
I think there were.
There's Eric Kokra.
Right, Aarakocra named Sis. I was gonna get to him last. There's one more. It was Dave. It was one of yours, wasn't it?
Victor?
No. Who was the Minotaur?
Oh, Zunroot.
Zunroot.
But he died.
That's exactly what we're talking about. The ones who died. Yeah, and the Zunroot.
Gosh. Stanley's gonna take out a piece of paper and start drawing a couple scenes out of the book. Their last stands in their fights and so on.
Okay.
And he'll spend as long as he can in the bookshop.
Okay. All right. Looking up to see if there's any more.
Oh no, nothing else. Stanley is full on escape mode right now.
Yeah. No, but I just, in case I missed any one of the ones who died, I don't think I did. All right. So, yeah. The other two, you are brought in front of Revrar, the bugbear mayor that you met. Well, Stanley's met him over time, but you guys have not yet.
Probably seen him, but
Yeah. He's wearing very illustrious wizarding robes, very formal. He's a tall, lanky bugbear. His beard is braided, and at the end of each braid is a gold symbol of each type of magic, each school, with the center being evocation. He is at a very large and prominent desk as Arbel, the guard captain, brings you in. And so you had something for me, I was told. It's something of importance.
give him the rundown again.
Okay. Mm-hmm. It's very concerning. I have heard of this lich in our studies. He usually shouldn't have appeared. According to our predictions, it would have been at least another 150, 160 years or so from now. This is odd.
So he comes in waves? It comes back regularly?
It's something liches tend to do, is not die. He's one of the first liches. He developed his powers and got them from Cernus. We had hoped that when Cernus fell, he would not return at all.
Hmm.
But if someone is attempting to bring him back, maybe this ends up being nothing, and this rogue necromancer you speak of is unable to succeed in returning him, especially given that he hasn't had much of a time to recover. However, if he is successful, well, that could be a problem. And you said this necromancer was only working around Einheit. That
Kind
you
of
know
the
of.
outskirts.
Right.
We've heard we have a very unreliable source of information on this. He doesn't seem super stable, and his information was only half right. He thought the gravekeeper was the one perpetrating, but it was just a guy disguised as the gravekeeper and stuff like that. But yeah, he thinks it's spread over a few different areas actually, but kind of local to Einheit.
That said, we did find the name Knuxian. That was the individual he tried resurrecting. Does that have any ring any bells?
Not offhand, no. The illusion you spoke of. You took some time to look it over, you said?
A bit.
Did you happen to
I'm
notice a spell book or any sort of journal?
Did I?
Give me a history check.
Oh boy.
Yeah. He did have a spell book. It was a black bound book, and I mean you couldn't obviously interact with it, but it did seem to be hanging off his hip. As you describe it to Revrar, he's like, not the one. That could be good then. So how long have you had your licenses, by the way?
I don't even know if we have. Do we have permits or licenses?
We have
License. Yeah,
We have
you had like a
license.
temporary permit, and then after the first successful mission that Stanley sent you on, you were given
Uh-huh.
because you
Cool.
bought them right after that, mostly with the money Stanley
Right.
gave you guys.
I
Yeah.
remember that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that 10 full gold, baby.
Yeah, we've had these less than a month, I think.
Less than like a week, actually.
Yeah, I'm trying to sound cool.
Yeah, not very long.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up.
Do either of you appear anywhat nervous about talking about this lich to Revrar?
About the Lich? Not really.
Okay. All the same, he will say, look, I understand that maybe something like this could be a bit above you. I could hire some other groups to look into it with your information, and perhaps if you want, you could help me with another task. That's been well bothering me here, and hopefully is a bit easier of a case.
What task?
Something
Damn
went
it.
missing recently, and we just need help finding it. Even if you can only find any sort of clues as to who took it, where it could have gone, it would be a great help. But it is of utmost importance that we find this. We are hiring multiple groups and having people keep an open eye out as we try to magically reconstruct the scene to get more info on the perpetrator.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're equally unqualified for each of those.
I mean, one battling a lich
I mean-
or finding an item, one seems a bit easier, and we will pay handsomely.
Do you have any clues on where the item is? Like, what do you have leads?
Well, we think it might have been an inside job, a sloppy one at that. And he shows a magic image of the skull with the fire. This is left behind at the scene of the stolen book, and it's that of a very powerful or wizard that's once held it.
I guess we can keep an eye out, but I don't really have any particularly good skills for finding anything.
Well, who else is in your adventuring party? I assume this isn't all of you.
I'll give him a quick rundown
Okay.
on like the order of like name and then class, something like that.
Sure. He'll go through it. Well, I mean, you do seem to have some good pieces there. A magic user, not quite a wizard, but also that one name you mentioned, Stanley.
Mm-hmm.
I think I do remember him as someone who's been to one of the schools here in Nightheight, or tried to get here. I remember him enlisting, but there was... Well,
It
it's not
Definitely
easy.
sounds like him
Is he a
He's a bit on the
dropout?
crazy side.
Well, no, he enlisted or enrolled, but he just didn't quite make it in terms of the exam. But I'm glad to hear that he succeeded elsewhere.
It's
I
a
don't know
strong
that
term,
we've
but okay.
succeeded per se. We're still new at this. I don't know that we've had any big wins so far.
Well, everyone starts somewhere, but yes, if you do find the book, or hear anything about it, let us know.
Okay, we'll keep you in the loop. Oh, and on the Adrazul note, do you know where we could start looking? Seems like he comes back regularly. Is there an area he comes back from?
Give me a persuasion.
Whee!
Okay.
Consistent.
So I was gonna say exact same thing. He sort of leans in. You'll probably learn this one day eventually anyway, if you were to truly keep up with the adventuring, but everyone knows of the Isle of the Dead and Necrosity as the place, and a lot of people are, they go there for the thrills of the dangers of visiting a undead island, but if you leave Necrosity and go east from there, follow the shore, you'll eventually find the real city where the Council of Liches lives. If you truly want to find out more about a lich, you would talk to the council.
Are they sympathetic to Adrazul? Do they hate him? I mean, he's one of their own, but
He
sounds like he's
is
a menace.
a relic of the past that they have been trying to repair the relationships with of the main island here.
Hmm.
They're not the biggest fans, no.
Okay. Good. I didn't want to be walking into a council of people who wanted to keep him alive, asking how to get rid of him.
Understood.
Cool. Guess
I
we'll go
mean, at the
there.
very least, we kind of started this, so it kind of makes sense for us to keep poking our head around. If we get out of our depth, we'll definitely come back.
Okay.
I wouldn't say that we started it. We looked into it, yeah.
Stanley, give me a d20.
God fucking damn you. I'm just trying to enjoy my book over here.
16, that's good. It's
What do you
80
mean
or
that's
less.
good?
Okay.
Uh-oh.
We narrowly escaped that ship.
What happened?
So, just as Snow Wolf and Elry are about to start leaving, a wizard enters. Revrar, we were able to magically recreate the scene. Unfortunately, the person who was it looks kind of like at the group, and Revrar nods to let him know that you guys are already aware. The person who took the book, well, they were in some sort of disguise that seems like a suit that we couldn't quite make out who they were exactly, and they put a image of the Copper Spectre, but it's not a clear image. It's just kind of like a shadow version of it.
There's just fucking black spray paint over it.
Oh my god. You black
And a cape.
spray painted
And a
your
cape.
normal
And a cape.
armor?
And a cape.
Oh
This cape too.
god.
There's a black cape.
And
Pharaoh
you,
just mutters, I definitely need a drink.
so as you guys are leaving, you start hearing Revrar and this random wizard talk about if maybe it was a Warforged, or if maybe this was some sort of animated armor that went in, or somebody wearing a very stealth suit of some kind.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Good lord.
Oh god, oh fuck.
This has got to be the sloppiest fucking stuff ever. I'll wear my normal armor. Oh, that's too obvious. I'll black spray paint my normal armor. I'll leave a calling card that I've drawn before on commission.
Hey, you gotta fucking. You can't draw some. You gotta take a couple of attempts on a single drawing, right? Like you gotta that's fucking perfect. That flaming
Sure.
skull, that shit's amazing.
Sure is.
Oh my god!
Oh boy. This fucking guy.
Fucking love Stanley. Get out of here.
It does make for a good story, that's for sure.
It really does.
Okay, we're gonna go pick up our special little child.
Oh god. At some point, I will. If Theo is just wandering the bookstore, I will start reading the story to Theo.
Okay.
If he will let me.
Oh, Theo is wandering off.
So he wanders off? Okay, never mind.
Oh, good.
Never
Just-
mind. Stanley's just gonna wallow by himself then.
So, what does Theo wander off to do?
Theo is looking for comic books about heroes
Okay.
and also some gardening books.
Give me an investigation.
Nope.
Okay.
He's looking, but he's not finding, probably.
You don't find a book about a hero. You find... Also, give me a history check. Okay. Stanley, give me a perception check. Okay. So you don't really notice Theo wander off as you're reading. In fact, you decide to start reading to him, and he just wanders off while you are enraptured by telling him the story.
Wow.
And then Theo, you find a book that, it is of a comic version, but it's not of heroes. This one follows a villain, a artificer from the war, and it very much exaggerates the evilness of Modron Nox, and starts talking about like crazy experiments he would do on people before the war and all of these things. And as you're reading it, you kind of zone out reading it and begin picturing some of these things, but in a more realistic way. It takes you a minute, Stanley, but you start hearing Theo from the other side of the room just repeatedly on a loop going, "That's not how it was. That's not how," getting louder and louder.
Theo? Theo?
That's not how it was. That was not how it was.
What are you? I'm gonna look down at the book that he's reading. Is like the book enchanting him?
Give me an Arcana check. No,
gosh. Theo. Theo, hey, Theo, do you hear me? Theo,
Do I
buddy.
hear him?
Yeah, you snap out of it.
What? What can I do for you?
You were just saying over and over again. That's not how it was. That's not how it was. Like over and over again. Are you okay, dude?
Look back to the book. What do I see?
Yeah, it's just same comic book.
I seem to be fine. Tilts his head.
Okay. Oh gosh, have I ever fucked around with a construct? Like, do I know how they tinker? Like, how they work?
Give me Arcana or History.
Okay. We'll do Arcana for this.
A little bit. Again, you know enough that Theo doesn't seem to be normal. Like the autognomes that you guys fought, there is some differences to him in like construction.
I think. Hold on. What were you reading? And I'll thumb through the comic book.
Yeah.
So Modrum Knox. Some of his experiments. Found you in a factory with Modrum Knox in a bag of hole. There's an adventure brewing in Stanley's brain.
Those go well.
Okay. We need to get an info dump off your core at some point.
Do not touch me.
Okay.
Walks away from him, like shies away from him. Like, don't touch me.
We don't need to do a full info dump. We just need to like do a little bit of diagnostic work on you at some
Do
point.
not touch me.
Theo, please, it'll just like take 5 minutes. It'll be really easy.
Theo will go in alarm mode, goes, stranger danger, stranger danger, and just tries to run away from you.
Theo, Theo, stop!
How funny would it be if this is how Stanley gets arrested in Einheit?
No!
Oh, Jesus.
All Theo really needs to say is just thief, thief, thief.
Especially with Theo drawing the symbol over. Give me a persuasion check, I guess, Theo?
Ooh. Oh, Theo. Oh, God.
Oh God, what?
Well, you're yelling for help.
No, I'm just yelling at him like he's trying to be he's dangerous for me.
Yeah, that's calling for help. Okay. Luckily, no one seems to pay much mind.
Yeah, Theo will run out the store.
I'm thinking things through over here now.
Now? Finally?
Session 5. The thoughts have finally arrived.
Stanley is always thinking. He's just thinking 5 times faster about how to fuck something up.
Session 5. The wheels finally start turning.
Okay. Maybe he's a long lost. Maybe he's Modrum Knox reincarnated. Oh. Maybe Modrum Knox uploaded his consciousness to us.
Give me an insight check.
Oh, God damn it. You got it. Nope. Oh, he's definitely Motrim Nox. Oh, he's definitely Motrim Nox, isn't he? Oh, he's 100% Motrim Nox. That's what I'm getting out of this. Okay, we're gonna. I mean,
Snow Wolf and Elry, you guys start walking around and you hear a familiar voice yelling, "Help, help, stranger danger," running out of a library.
Damn it.
We gotta go help him.
Let's go get the fucker. We'll go and collect them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then promptly head immediately for the Island of the Undead.
Gotta get out of
Across
here.
you, right?
I mean, yeah, you can also discuss with Stanley everything.
I think getting out of here before Stanley fucks something else up is more important than discussing with them at the moment.
We can talk and walk. It'll be fine.
Walk and talk. Get out of here. Go to the
He
Isle of the
tried
Dead.
to- Theo would hide behind Elry and goes like, Elry, Stanley trying to open me.
What? Stanley.
what? We just need to run some diagnostics on Theo. I think there's like a small like glitch going on in
I
Theo's like.
wasn't glitching.
Isn't that the equivalent of fucking raping a warthog?
What?
Whoa.
Oh,
Aren't you supposed to have permission first as you're diving straight in?
No, it's a diagnostic, dude.
he
Still?
didn't ask for my permission. Access denied.
Sounds to me more or less like you tried to go straight for his pants, man.
But
Cool.
I do not wear pants.
Bryant, the person, is uncomfortable where this went. Moving along.
Hey, you're the one
Cool.
trying to get into my booty.
Yeah, you're trying to get into his innards, man. I mean,
Moving on. Let's go to
Yeah.
the Lich Island.
alrighty.
I need some counseling now.
Oh boy.
Once we get there, the wolf is immediately gonna try to like grab Stanley and say, "Follow me," as we go outside somewhere that is not going to be super overheard.
Okay.
I assume everyone else is following along.
Yeah.
All right, you little shit. You're gonna need to change your armor because they fucking have you dead to rights. You just spray painted that shit.
Yeah, they'll never know. There's a cape on it too.
I think they're gonna figure that one out.
No, it'll be fine.
If you ever wear that anywhere near anybody from Einheit, we're all gonna be fucked sideways.
It'll be fine. No
You're
one's
gonna
gonna
have to
know.
alter it. You love tinkering. Just tinker with it. Change it.
Just change the look. Make it look like something else. Anything else.
But I got the look just down right. I really
No,
like the
it's
big
fucked now. You
look.
screwed that one up. It's dead. It's gone away. It has gone away. The fucking undead here. I'm more living than that shit. Get rid of it.
It's gonna take a full day.
Good.
Fine, I'll change the armor up.
Do I actually believe he's gonna try to change the armor up?
Insight check.
What do you want to roll an insight? He's gonna change the armor up. He just can't do it right now.
I think it's worth a pit stop.
Fine, I'm rolling deception. Fuck you. Oh, wait, that's athletics. Wrong thing. I missed
How
it.
the fuck? That's
It's right next to
Push him.
deception.
Oh, man.
Mouse
Definitely.
up.
Looks exactly like a deception.
push.
Okay, add a +3 to that then. This is 18.
Oh
It'd be
man, I
more-
actually have to roll.
+3 would actually
Well,
actually make that a
minus
20.
2 plus 1. Minus 2
Oh,
plus
okay,
1,
okay.
so. Yeah.
Now wait a minute,
He's-
Elry.
Yeah, he rolled higher than or his
Yeah.
is higher.
Okay, 17
My
is your minimum.
passive.
It's amazing. You got away with it by 1.
Oh my god, I love this.
Oh, you know what? I have an ability as an autonom. Where's it called again?
What?
You 1 attack.
I had 1. Oh no, I'm sorry, dude.
That's all he
He
needs.
did it, beat
though.
it.
You can do so
So-
after seeing the D20
Oh, no,
before
he
the
needs
effects.
2.
Yep. You can
Yeah, it needed to be a 2. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I love how you use one of your die on that.
Yes, I haven't had many chances where it was just 1. It's only a D4, so.
Well, you needed 2, like they said.
Aw,
So
that's a
sad.
shame.
Got away with it by 1 in 2 cases. Ugh.
So Wolf's just kind of letting it drop, but he looks at Stanley. By the way, we've been asked to hunt down your dumbass.
Great. Oh, awesome. We can okay, I've actually been thinking about how to
Yeah, your thinking doesn't lead me to inspire any confidence.
So what we can do is we can grab a random construct out from one of the factories. We can set it up in like a similar suit of armor, and then we could say, "Hey, we found it!" And then we turn it in. Really easy, super easy. Nothing can go wrong with this.
I don't think they'll stop looking for the book though.
That's a separate problem. That's going
I'm
to
gonna look.
I think we find the book, then we're golden. I don't know how we find the book, but if we find
gonna
it,
look
we're
at-
done.
I'm gonna look at Elry. I'm pretty sure it's a fairly simple spell to identify who casts a certain type of magic. Am I wrong?
Who cast it? Not so easy. What it is? Very easy.
I mean, if they could recreate the scene, could they not just immediately tell that it was this dumbass here who did the construct?
I
well,
don't
I'm not going
know.
to make the construct. We're just going to find a construct, capture it, and then put a suit of armor on it. We're just going to weekend at Bernie's this thing, okay? They're never going to fucking know, man.
This is an incredibly stupid idea. I think better idea is just stay the fuck away from it and continue looking for this fucking lich. That's why we're here.
Okay, fine.
We were told it's east from this town, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, so you guys have been walking, talking. You go through Einheit, you go through the teleporter. You are in Necrosity. Now,
Yeah.
Dave can actually get this reference when he couldn't a couple months ago. Necrosity is the spirit Halloween of cities. It leans heavily into like the undead nature. The people who run the store, like you see them wearing like white makeup to kind of give themselves like an undead look, even though you can tell they aren't. And it's just, you can tell it's made to look spooky. Also, I may have said the wrong thing. I meant west of the Necrosity.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on the map.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rage Grave is where we're trying to head, right?
Yeah.
Even though we don't know that yet.
Yes.
Well, shall we go?
What was the store again called that we went to, Sock?
Spirit Halloween.
the Halloweens. Yeah. We don't have that. It's such a shame. We have so many empty stores. Like a big one recently stopped selling, like went bankrupt, and in my mind like these would be perfect for those Halloween stores. Like it's huge, it's empty.
Yep, that's all they do.
They pop up for 2 months and disappear every year.
Yep.
Hmm.
It's a really ingenious business model.
It really
It
is.
is.
They know their shit.
I remember when they were real shitty. They could only get super small stores, and they were like, "This sucks." They just kept getting
They're
bigger
like the
every
tent
year.
things in parking lots.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now they just took over our Toys R Us every year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. Permanently empty
It's
shell.
Yeah, it's been empty for 5 years now. Use.
So yeah, you make the journey out of this town.
Yep. We'll start heading towards the direction Rover told us.
Someone give me a survival check.
Ooh, 4? Anybody beat 4?
Hell
I got a
no.
0.
Wow.
I have it too.
4 it is.
Bless you.
Okay. I like how you have the highest survival given your.
Hey, I go out and get herbs sometimes. I've been in nature.
That's fair.
Herbs. Uh-huh.
Maybe
But I just mean the guy with
specific herbs.
like 10 AC wearing like a suit is like the one guy who's like, I know how to navigate the island of the dead. Follow me, everyone.
Hey, so Wolf is a city kitty.
Not even from this time.
That is true. It really does come down to
Well-
Elry and Stanley. And yeah, I guess it would be Stanley. Or it would be Elry that would have the better, given the herbs, the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So with that, you guys, it takes you about a day and a half. And the further you move away from Necrosity, the more that becomes like a very tropical type island. It does seem like some of the plants have a life of their own, but Elry and his herbalism skills are able to spot ones that are useful for herbs and such, as well as avoid the ones that look like they may hurt or attack the group. Making your way west and then up the coast, you find an overlook to what looks like a bay. But what's very surprising in the bay is a very large, active city. As well as seeming to have lots of different larger buildings and structures with a bit of a gothic feel to it. You also notice a very active beach. Let's say you guys get there near the sun going down. So as it starts to dark, you see a lot of campfires, roasting of boar underneath like sand, like you see them kind of making a pit on top. You see people surfing, but at the same time, it's all very weird look. As you notice that a lot of the people are dressed in all black. Some are not fully alive. Some of the people being served drinks are being served by undead creatures. Few Warforged as well, also themed, have themed their shells to look like this, similar to like a Day of the Dead type look. you see like one working a surfboard shack who looks as if he has like a shark bite bitten out of like his side. It's all a very bizarre resort slash undead looking place.
What the fuck did we just step into?
I believe this is what they call oftentimes the beach episode.
It comes back. Hell
Looks
yeah.
fun here.
Yeah, no, it's really important that we disguise ourselves. And I'm gonna. There's a swimsuit shop nearby, right? That we definitely need to go to to blend in with the locals.
I will look like a local, but small.
I was gonna say Snowwolf is already shirtless and just walking around in pants anyway, so probably good.
My God, I just realized what Ellery would look like.
Oh no.
Ellery looks like some sort of like undead child, like what's her name from The Ring?
Oh
no.
What's her name?
Oh, Sadako.
Yes,
Or
yeah.
Sadako. Hanako's from the Toilet Stories.
Yep, that's the toilet ghost.
Incredible.
Theo's going to look for a straw hat and a Hawaiian shirt and shorts. Is there a store here for clothing?
Yeah. Of course.
Goes to the store. Gets it.
Upon going there and being seen as obvious outsiders, the locals don't view you as like intruders. You know, a lot of them are friendly. They'll wave.
Wave back.
Yeah, they'll wave back. You'll some of them walking by. You know, a lot of talk of surfing. Which is weird to see like a vampire talking to what looks like a budding necromancer about how bodacious his surfing skills were. As
God.
You were
Yeah.
waiting for that one, weren't you, Sock?
Hell yeah.
You were waiting for that. There was no other way for you to not be waiting for that one.
yeah,
And sounds like they're speaking English to me.
There are.
Sounds scooped bagels. They you do see somebody approach who seems to be covered in mushrooms, as if the mushrooms have integrated with their being themselves. Very hard to make out any human remnants of them, but you can tell from the few clues that are around that they may have been a half elf or an elf at some point. And she approaches like, "Hi, are you new to the city?"
Quite. We just showed up today.
You can always tell the new ones. Welcome to Ragegrave. I
Oh,
suppose someone sent you?
In a matter of speaking, do I really look not like a local? I did try my best.
Well, you do, but I'm also quite aware of illusions and such.
Oh no, it's quite real. I like turned into her, but small.
Well, all the same, I'm familiar with shape changers quite intimately.
Cool. Yeah, we kind of wanted to talk to. I mean, we heard the Council of Liches. I don't know that we can just walk in and request an audience. We need to schedule an appointment. Like,
Well, of course, I've heard of the Council of Liches, yes. But yes, as for an appointment, it would require something very dire. Otherwise, I am free to help you.
oh, cool. Yeah, we've heard that Adrazul might be coming back way earlier than expected. that's all we really know. We don't know where he is. Anything
Um,
like that.
Oh,
We were just kind of trying to hopefully get some more information.
Adrazul. Well, that's interesting. She kind of like looks at her notes. Quite early. Maybe something they'd want to hear about. I would have to speak with the council to see if they feel that it is necessary. I am just looking up her name again. I believe that's what it was. My name is Mika.
Wait, M or N?
Mica.
Okay.
I am
And
the guard captain essentially for Ragegrave.
Good to know.
Oh,
Yeah, go for it.
it just says hi.
She looks at you curiously for a moment. Interesting. You have hints of Warforged, but seem to be somehow still in transition.
I do not know what you mean.
You don't seem to have well, could be damaged soul. It's not exactly healthy one. Perhaps from the
What?
second batch or later batches of his. Interesting though.
What is a soul? Tilts his head.
Oh, you definitely have one. I can see it in you. But it's not. Well, it was a common thing that happened with many of the second and beyond generations of the what ended up becoming the Warforged. What Nox ended up putting in lockers to limit the soul's potential, to try to counteract the Lich's attempts to defeat him, but, well, clearly that did not work.
Hmm.
But yes, enjoy the festivities on the beach. You're more than welcome, and I will bring this up with the council and let you know in the morning.
Sounds good. I'm gonna learn to surf.
All right. As you see her head away, like you notice that there was a uh, fairly large dire wolf with like purple fire, patiently waiting for her to return, and she heads off with it. But yeah, if you want to learn to surf, you go to that surf shack, uh, known as Chomp's Surf Shack, and he's like, "Hey, what up, bro?"
Hey,
You see the Warforged,
Hi.
who looks like a surfer, but with a bite out of his side.
that looks pretty nat. Is that natural?
Nah,
Did that happen, or did you get that done? It looks pretty cool.
nah, it's just good for business, you know. Uh, Art hooked me up. Yeah, he's a good guy. But, you guys definitely not from around here. You guys looking to learn?
I'm looking to learn. Yeah.
Alright, well, he does kind of like keep nodding and looking at you. He's like, man, like that voice just doesn't really. It's really creepier. You know, are you just showing your friends or?
I'll turn back into what Ellery looks like. No, I'm not. I'm not for around here. I like to try and blend in the best I can and
Oh,
learn from other cultures.
right on, right on. All right. And yeah, he'll give you like a brief crash course in surfing. For those who want to try, give me deck saves.
Wee.
Snow Wolf is not. He's going to heckle from the sport.
Deck save, you say?
Hey, we surfing.
Okay. Yeah. Shockingly, Stanley is way more adept at this. He does fall, but not as harshly, and it takes him a little bit. But the rest of you guys have a bit of a harder time getting there, but you do get there eventually over the course of a couple hours. I will say to rent the surfboards was.
Does Stanley have money?
How much money do we need?
2
2
gold
gold.
apiece.
How many people are surfing?
It's 3.
Three of us.
Three.
I covered me. I can cover you
I
if you
can
need
cover
it.
me. I can
You
cover
can
Okay.
me.
cover
Yeah.
me.
Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. I'm getting a little low here, but yeah.
We aren't getting paid for anything. That's true.
We haven't actually taken a job yet.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys have basically been evading the law and trying to help Stanley's uh, delusions at this point.
Mm-hmm.
How dare you call them delusions?
Illusions of grandeur. Yeah.
I mean, we're calling them as they are. So
Wow.
So, yeah, you guys go through all of that. The next day, unless you guys want anything else to do.
Nope.
Okay. Um, yeah, the next day, Mika finds you. Um, so how was everything last night?
I had a great time.
Wonderful.
It was pretty funny.
Oh, see? It's not so scary here. Um, as you were saying this in the hotel room that she put you up for a free night.
Oh,
Um,
thank God.
you
Nice.
see a flesh golem helping with moving things around and cleaning things up, like the trying to think of the like a bellhop flesh golem. Yeah. Just kind of shamble past her as she says that. Well, anyway, the council has agreed to meet with you. They are a bit concerned with this attempt to bring back Adrazul.
All right. Is the meeting now? Today? Soon?
Sure, when you are ready.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm ready. You guys ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
let's go.
Let's do
Sure.
it.
All right. Um. So, you are taken uh into the guard shack, and then past that there is a heavily guarded gate. that goes deeper and deeper into the volcano that lies nearby. Eventually, the lighting that is used switches over to the natural volcanic flows, and you enter this large, darkened chamber. And at the top of a very tall obsidian bench, you see 6 hooded figures. Give me a perception check.
This is the room where we TPK.
Wow, I don't think I've rolled above a 10 today.
Okay.
We're
You
consistent.
literally rolled a 26 to hit me.
That's true. Okay,
Is-
I rolled 1.
It was important.
I like
It
how
was an important one.
I like how there's like a note somewhere in Brian's notebook that marked how high the roll.
I
He doesn't hold a grudge. He just knows exactly what happened and when.
I would never do this.
There's not right underneath it plans to get back at Snow Wolf.
No, a magic missile going around? Never.
It's really uncontrollable. There's 1 in 3 tend to just kind of go wherever, you know.
Yeah, no, it's weird. I had to change my suit and everything, so configuration's a little off today.
Theo, give me a history check.
Okay.
Actually,
Whoa.
not a history check. Give me a wisdom save.
Whoa.
A fucking
I'm going to
wisdom.
die. I'm going to die.
Okay. Everyone but Snow Wolf, who probably doesn't really care to look for it. Elry and Stanley, you do notice that the one lich that seems to be a bit more prominent has around his neck a magical device. I would say that you guys probably are familiar with it. It's known as a soul cage.
Oh.
And there is a light emanating from it. You can almost swear you see movement inside of it. Theo, however, you fixate on it. You have an uncontrollable urge to try to break open the soul cage.
Uh-oh.
How do you do so?
And I attempt to I guess I
We
probably don't even
notice?
see this happening. Yeah,
You definitely
not
don't.
with my perception.
No.
I look at it. Try to open it with my mind.
Do you have any sort of magic that would
No,
allow
I'm
that?
fucking with you. Theo would be tempted to step forward. I'm assuming that at the moment I step
Yeah.
forward, I'm gonna get a grapple.
No.
Depends on how you're stepping forward.
Yeah, no. Like, if you're just stepping forward to the table, Stanley's not going to stop you.
Yeah. You can stand there, but if you're like hands out, like trying to grasp for it, maybe we'll stop you.
I would say that
yeah, first
he
take
is
one
moving
slow
forward in
steps,
a bit of a
and
trance.
then goes into a full sprint.
Okay.
Stanley will attempt to grab you.
Well, let's see if he does have the attempt. Just have to look up the spell exactly.
I don't know if it does anything, but
Okay.
he's thinking he's angry for some reason and gonna charge him. So he's just like, "Oh, not, please."
Make a dex save, Theo. That is not enough.
A 14? Holy shit.
As he starts charging, uh, a sickly green bolt comes down from one of the necromancers that, when it hits Theo, encapsulates him in a sphere,
Oh,
and
Oh,
it shrinks down to basically where Theo is stuck in like a little hamster ball. Not hamster sized, enough that he can be okay in there, but he's like trapped. The one who fires it. Interesting. Very familiar scent in this one.
uh,
I need to open that. Points to the soul cage.
can we hear him, or is he like trapped in another dimension? What's going on with this spell?
Yeah, he's just like in a green hamster
Okay,
wheel
okay.
or a hamster ball. Let's see here. Um, yeah. He's enclosed
Fuck
for
Theo.
up to a minute. On a failed save, creature is enclosed for the duration. Nothing, not physical objects, energy, or other spell effects can pass through the barrier in or out. The creature can still breathe, and the sphere is immune to all damage.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But yeah, the creature inside cannot be damaged by attacks or effects originating from outside.
Can I still move?
Yeah.
I'd probably continue since that's the effect of the spell.
Yeah. So you do see Theo get up and start pushing the hamster ball from inside. He basically gets to the base of the desk and is just trying to climb, but he's inside the thing. He's just now spinning at the base of the step or at the desk.
Can I go pick him up?
Sure.
Yeah, carry him back.
Um,
Terribly sorry about that.
Make another wisdom save, Theo. You snap out of it and just don't even realize why you're in the bubble.
Looks confused around. What was I doing? Question mark.
Yeah, I have no
said-
fucking clue. I was just asking you.
You said you needed to open the whatever that is, the soul cage.
What is a soul cage?
The head lich answers, and while it is soft spoken, the voice feels loud within inside of all of you. You've brought a piece of my own prisoner here, but that is not why you are here. It just seems to be an interesting twist of fate.
Care to explain? Or
He
I
holds
am in there.
he holds out the soul cage. Long ago, Maldron Knox was defeated, and I was tasked with keeping his soul.
Oh my fucking god!
you good?
I
What's up?
actually called it. Holy shit. There's no way.
And looking down at Theo, which now that he seems calm, he releases the sphere, so you're now holding Theo himself. It seems a part of him is within your friend.
That doesn't seem
Am
good.
I?
Does Spare know that Nox was behind all of the Warforged? Or sorry, Snowwolf?
Give me a history. Everybody else can also give me an insight if you want.
Sure do.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Snow Wolf. That was fairly not that long ago, but well-known enough
Yeah.
history.
Fucking fail my insight check.
Snowwolf says
distressed.
Snowwolf is looking kind of side eye at Theo.
Elry, you begin to kind of put together something about Theo's name. The TH of his designation that he gave you probably stands for temporary host.
Mm.
Damn it.
I'm gonna give Theo Bardic. I'm just gonna give it to him. It can end charmed and stuff. Seems good. Good on wisdom saves. Can keep a firm grip on him with my 6th strength. Maybe pass him off to Snowwolf. Like, don't let this guy go.
Snowwolf is you would see the fur on the back of his neck is up, and he looks tense. Looking at
Pass him off
Theo.
to Copper Spectre. Hold, don't squish.
You got it.
Fish.
Oh my god.
Is that something we should be worried about?
No, this is a great development for the story, okay? I don't think you
I don't know if we care about the story. Sadly, this is real. This could be a problem.
Seems like it's just furthers we should just eliminate him now before it becomes a problem.
Also,
No.
he had fucking 30 temporary hosts. Holy shit.
It's not a
I
big...
am Modron Knox? Question mark?
No. You're not Modron Knox. I don't think so anyway. I think it's more like a it's more like a clone situation? Question mark? It's probably more
Stanley,
like
give
that.
me a history check with advantage.
Okay. Stanley's bullshitting this, by the way. He doesn't actually know what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
With advantage.
I think it's more... Oh, with advantage? I apologize. There we
Okay.
go.
Better.
Yeah. Modronox was a human and lasted for hundreds of years, but what was reported about him was that during the war, while he was trying to make the perfect soldier, he realized that because his constructs did not have souls, and that's what the liches were using against him, was putting souls that they had into them to recruit and then turn them against him. He decided to try to use people to then make into constructs. This is where the Warforged kind of originated, was and I believe you may have heard, like, some people afterwards, like more recent history, were even found that he was still doing this too. Anquil is a very infamous person of this. The reason he has a mechanical eye, mechanical jaw, mechanical limbs in some places is because he was a victim of Modron Knox's experiments. But the way he was able to live on was that he was able to take copies of his soul and move them into other constructs, trying to prolong his life until he eventually found a quote-unquote perfect version of himself, which was defeated outside of Lilyvale.
Okay. So, yeah, no, from everything I remember, Modron Knox, like, moved his soul from, like, cage to cage, so there might be, like, a piece of him in you, but you're not him specifically, right? There's just, like, a piece of him still inside of you, influencing you a little bit.
So I am him, but not him?
You're like his family member? Question mark.
Daddy? Looks
The
up.
the head lich the head lich looks up. No. He is a broken sliver of the real thing.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Calling a person broken is a little rude, don't you think?
Can we fix him?
They're calling my character broken.
Why do we want to fix him? It seems like we should just eliminate him right here.
What if we
Snow
fixed
Wolf.
him in a way that didn't make him Modron Knox? Made him his own person.
Mhm.
Filled out the rest of his personality.
You
I am not me? Question
No,
mark?
you're you, Theo. It's okay.
you see the lich sort of put a skeletal hand in front of the soul cage, and you see it ripping light from it into its own green magic, and it dims momentarily. From what I can infer, he is what is considered by the original an inferior and broken portion of himself.
Hmm.
Oh hell no! He did not just diss my boy like that. Mm-mm.
Guess we gotta kill him.
He
Yep.
in there, me out here. Who failure now?
Savage.
Jesus, Theo! Holy shit!
Indeed, the
I
fact
mean,
that
he
you
pissed
are.
off Theo. Theo's a bit like, fuck you too then.
no, you're based for doing this.
Let me be clear here. When I am using the term failure, it is how he sees you. That is perhaps a benefit.
Sorry, I didn't catch the last part.
That is a benefit that the one who sees you as a failure is Nox.
Mm-hmm. Why is that a benefit? Sorry, I didn't catch that. Why that's a benefit?
Because his opinion of you being a failure means that you aren't him.
I mean, he's first told he's a copy of him, and then he's considered by the original to be a failure. So yeah, he's gonna be a bit savage about that.
No, but okay. The lich is trying to explain to you that he's not saying this as
I
his
know,
view. Yeah, okay. He's saying
but
that
Theo does not know or does know that Nox cannot hear him in the cell.
What do you mean? No, he can.
Oh, yeah. Theo would then say it to the soul in the cell.
Yeah. No, but the lich is explaining that he is not insulting Theo.
Oh, Theo caught that.
Okay, that's all. He was just expanding.
Wolf starts turning towards Theo. And might be actively trying to grab Theo out of Stanley's hand.
Whoa!
You good, Snow?
Any part of Nox should be killed. Don't know why we're even talking about it.
I
Come
mean,
here.
we've been with
Theo
Theo
is
for
Theo.
days. We're fine. He hasn't done anything. Well, I mean, he's been spicy, but I mean, so have you.
Fair. Theo has been spicy.
Well,
It's wiped out my whole village and many more. He just needs to
Theo
die.
did? Theo wiped out your entire village?
Points to
Any
himself?
form of Nox.
He's a tiny sliver that's considered a failure.
hey,
Better. Let's
he's
kill this
fine.
dragon.
Council of Really Powerful Liches, we're sorry, we're having this like little bit of a family feud right now.
Family?
Can we like? Yeah.
Fuck
Can
you,
we like?
dumbass. Give him here.
Can
Whoa.
we like take 5 and like talk about this really fast and then come back to the meeting?
This is not
We
even
weren't-
why you have come here.
Yeah,
We are here for Necromancer Lapis Lazuli.
We can talk about this later. Just like 30 minutes. We need to talk about the lapis lazuli. Sorry. It just-
The wolf active fur up and hand on sword. Just
Dude.
size, but
Trying
never take
to
size
kill
off
me
the
in front of council? Points to the or motions to the council?
Don't think any of them would stop me either.
You want to try? Looks to Stanley. Put me down, put me down, put me down.
Yeah. I can stuff you in the bag of holding, Theo. Do you want to go in the bag of holding to hide? I don't know.
Put me down.
I don't know what to do here.
Later.
Okay, no. I'm gonna keep holding Theo.
If you do, Theo will try to squirm his way out of it.
You're going to do that at some point. My athletics is a -2. I don't have the armor on right now, dude.
I don't know.
Stolf was calming down enough to listen to the fucking council and
I
get
was
this
gonna say,
shit over with.
I don't
He's
know if
planning to kill
Stanley.
Shield.
I don't know if Stanley and Elry combined can stop either of those two.
Yeah,
Nope.
that's the problem here. We don't have our paladin or our warlock here today, so
I will say though, Elry, that calm emotions you were thinking about earlier.
Mm-hmm. If he actually tries shit, I'm doing it, but
All right.
talking down normally.
You got him
Talking
enough
about-
to listen to the council and get out of here. This shit's gonna go down as soon as we leave.
okay.
Okay, cool.
So, talking about our favorite cough syrup, Adrazul. What can you tell us about Adrazul, please?
He is a remnant of a long forgotten past. Something that we would like to see permanently extinguished, but continues to be a thorn in our side. We had hoped we would not see him again when the Dark One fell. Have you claimed to see his ascension?
Not
We-
so much.
Then
We saw
perhaps
some-
there is time.
Perhaps. We don't really know the current state of Adrazul. We just know that one of his followers, fanatics, was doing stuff in Einheit, or at least in the outskirts of Einheit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Talking about the rise of Adrazul again, and then he was a pretty powerful necromancer. Yeah. Do you know like where the last time Adrazul like appeared? Like where? Like a location?
He has arisen in many areas. Sometimes fallen kingdoms is where he had set up his phylactery. Although he seemed to have many, and some of those kingdoms are uninhabited.
He has many phylacteries?
So it seems, or some other way that we have long since lost to recover himself.
This motherfucker split his soul up. Oh god. That's not good. Hmm.
Small changeling. Can you show
Yes.
us this apprentice?
Which apprentice?
The necromancer, right?
Yeah.
They want to see the necromancer that we fought the other night.
Oh, I see what he's asking. Yeah, I'll show him.
Okay.
My best miniature version of him. I'll try to look real big.
um, unfamiliar with this one.
Hmm.
As a side note, Elri, with the highest passive
Yeah.
perception, you would notice that below them on the stand that they are does have their names inscribed in it.
What are the names?
The main one is known as Sanctubison. The other ones are Insoroban, Thyrosulin, Acelotide.
Got those spelled out for me?
Yep.
That's
Chloroban and Offloparide.
What happened to the lich ibuprofen?
He's an
Also
ancient
didn't
one.
hear Zyrtec in there. Or Benadryl.
I separated the leader's name.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I did use a medicine name generator for these.
Let's go.
Holy shit. The meme goes deeper. I was gonna say, they all do sound like the Council of Medicines.
Wait, is this the first time anyone's actually interacted with the Council of Liches?
Yes.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Wait,
Wow,
what?
really?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. The previous group never had any interactions with Ragegrave on this level.
You have a base on the fucking island right outside the city.
We never had with the fucking Council of Liches. We never went to that level.
Why wouldn't you just go see them? They're a council of liches, though. They're like
They're the leaders of a whole fucking island.
Oh, and if you're
You
real...
don't easily just swoop in and just go like, what up?
Hey, by the way, you know Mika's wolf? That's one of the last party members. That's her wife.
Mika's what? Yeah, no shit. She's not part of the Council of Liches, now is she?
No. But it doesn't mean you just go to Ragegrave and do things. You just never bothered to interact with the main group.
They're important people. We're not
Here.
supposed to be bothering them.
Oh god.
They had their own beach episode and ignored the council and just kept doing the beach thing.
Yeah, that was fun.
They ended up summoning a giant beanstalk to another plane right
We
outside the
rolled it
city. And they
Right.
the Council of Liches was not happy with them, so they avoided them after that.
Why are they so uppity? I don't understand.
I feel like for some reason we had a beach episode. Oh yeah, we had a beach episode when Wilden was in the soul cage.
Yeah, where
Yeah.
Wilden
And we
was
did run
trapped.
into the
where you
Yeah,
were
we ran into
upset
the.
because Arbel was having the time of his life with you and his soul.
Yeah, but I believe we did interact with the council liches then.
Yeah, I remember
Okay.
the secretary. I don't remember
You guys,
like if we actually asked their names though.
In our defense, that episode we went there as like fun time. Okay, that was like a fun time. Hey,
You
look,
guys did. I was in a fucking cage stuck
You
with
had
goddamn
fun.
animal.
You
what
were
fun?
fun.
What are you talking about?
Even though you were a disembodied spirit.
TJ's
fucking it
sweating.
out.
Sure, we.
TJ was sweating bullets,
was-
hoping you guys would save his soul. Meanwhile, you guys are learning surfing from Chomp.
Hell yeah.
Hey, just be glad you're not an disembodied soul this time, TJ.
I just found my fucking compatriot at the party, my goddamn arch enemy.
Why? He's not your arch enemy. He's just a familiar kind of, sort of your enemy.
No,
Yeah,
not even
you is
familiar.
lost on this fucking meathead, okay? My intelligence is shit.
It's almost saying like Jango Fett's clones were also bad guys just because they're clones.
I mean,
I didn't say you were bad. I
Not
just said you were like familiar, kind of. Kind of.
I don't even have connection with him. I don't have memories of him even.
you're getting them back. Don't worry.
Shut up, not helping again.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what's worse, the fact that I suck about this than
Yeah,
that
this
this
is-
is actually happening as other people's backstory also align with this in such a way.
uh-huh.
It's
I
a
think you
very
should talk to
funny
that on
coincidence.
purpose. He was just sitting there smiling the whole fucking time.
Oh yeah, but I didn't know your character's backstory would have been that bad, or that we would have an artificer.
Ah, a lot of fun.
Oh, this is lovely. I'm just saying.
Just the kind of chaos that Sock loves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this story's like panning out great. Okay, people, we got a major villain in our group that's gonna be reformed. We got.
By the way, if you
We
did,
got-
Major villain.
by the way, if you did notice Dave's reaction to finding out what Theo stood for, it was because I gave him a suggestion for TH something something.
Just a little nudge.
I think it would be a good idea if you.
Take this cookie. It's delicious.
Okay.
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 Apologies. Going back on track though. Do we? Apologies. Did I miss something, or do we still not have like any like good leads?
No,
Still don't really have any good leads.
we haven't really discussed it with the liches yet.
It's true. You've been
Okay.
distracted, holding back
Okay.
a small angry kitty after a small angry robot.
Okay. Do you have any like idea where we should like start looking for this like lich? I think it's like a pretty big deal that he's like trying to like come back right now.
We will have Mika give you a locator of sorts. It will look for necromantic energy. I will.
You can make locators?
It is how we stop these, if possible, or at least work with the authorities in stopping it. We have not had to in quite some time. I
Can you
will.
locate anything or just necrotic stuff?
This is fucking same brain, dude.
We can make it locate our own magics, so the necrotic things.
What about a magical book per se?
What was the book about?
Uh,
It was like
it-
his
it
journal,
was-
right?
Yeah, it
But
was.
it's not
journal.
necromancy.
No. But I think it might be related to the case, Ellery, and we might
it's
need to
real
look-
fucked up. Condor did a lot of weird animal experiments and stuff.
Mhm.
They just kind of look at you. No.
Sorry, we're looking for a book, and we just thought that might help.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay.
The only book the magic would find we have already sealed away. So unless the Necronomicon goes missing, then you will not be able to use this.
Well, I think that one would be way above our pay grade.
Way above our pay grade. Yeah.
Anyways, magical tracker for
yeah.
glitches. That would be super helpful.
Not for the liches entirely, for necromantic energy. It will locate any of that. Some used for good, but if you notice a stronger spike than normal, then that is where we suggest you start.
Okay.
Okay. This is gonna light up in any town we go to, though, right? Because of all of the constructs roaming around.
On this
Constructs.
island, it's going to be a fucking Christmas tree.
Like this is useless on this island in specific, but even in towns, it's like kind of.
It would
eh.
not. It would not work on the Warforged.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
While actually, you wouldn't know that. Anyway,
Oh, well, what do you, it'll definitely work on the Warforged then, I think.
no. You would know it wouldn't work on that, but the other thing you
Oh, I
wouldn't know.
wouldn't know another thing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
I don't know if this group or your group ever found that lore out.
Okay.
They might
Very
have with
cool.
Stout. Might have. I don't know.
Thank you for your time. We're gonna Ellery, should we deal with and I point to Theo, who is currently
We have some inter-party relations to deal with. Give us. Yeah.
So we
Just
not
made them
look for
kill
Lapis
that guy.
Lazuli?
we're gonna look for him after we deal with this.
No, with no killing allies.
He's not an ally. He's a goddamn enemy.
Okay, we're
He's
just
been
gonna walk out the
helping
door.
us.
Walking out the door.
We'll continue the conversation as we go.
Okay. I'll put Theo down. Everybody wants to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna, as soon as he's down, I'm gonna drop kick him.
No!
Yeah. See, Theo would have already been down before.
Try again. Ellery shouts, "What the fuck!" right as you're doing it, trying to fuck with you.
I liked Brian's no.
Yeah,
Damn
that
it.
misses.
Thank God. Run!
And
I'll
he
talk
to
out,
him.
Theo bolts.
Who do you give advantage
Step of
to?
the
I
wind and
imagine
everything.
Theo.
Me.
To you?
Oh yeah.
Lovely. No, give advantage to Snowwolf to really spice it up. Come on.
I play both sides.
I'm always coming out on top.
By the way, did I miss that order? Was that combo motion supposed to be before I drop kick the fucker?
No, I don't think I would know you were gonna just
Okay.
drop kick him out of nowhere. But
Yeah.
yeah.
As soon as we got outside, I told you I was gonna kill the fucker. But
Jesus.
God damn it, I can't put on my fucking armor today because I need to go back to my workshop and fix it.
Soul. You just gotta think
Damn it,
this
come back here!
through.
I'm gonna start chasing him down, I guess, if he's running.
Oh my
Oh, he's
I-
running.
I
He's
believe
running
Guess
to the
who's a
guards.
fucking tabaxi?
Yeah, no,
Oh.
Theo's running to the guards and hiding behind them. Big
Do
scary
your
kitty
whiz
tried to kill
save.
me.
I'm actively useless today, so good luck, Ellery. And I'll fucking slap Ellery on the back.
You gotta make a whiz save or you're not hostile to him.
Who
Okay.
am I missing?
15. But yeah.
Oh, I'm making one. Sorry, my bad. I didn't realize you were waiting on that. Yep, failed
Thank
that one.
God. Okay. We're gonna sit him down. We're gonna talk through it. Just because people were made by evil people does not make them evil. It's a distinct possibility, but we have evidence to the contrary. He seems to be helpful, and only just now has anything happened to connect the two.
That's him, officer. He's the one that tried to drop kick me.
He didn't make it. He didn't do it. Burning all of my spell slots for the day on my own party.
Indifferent about towards a creature.
Yep. Stop fighting.
How would Snowwolf play indifferent here? I actually don't know.
Basically, just get real stoned.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen to reason, and then once like Theo's out of like sight, he's gone or something, I'll end it.
Told you when we first met him that he was prom.
What? Why did you do that?
Yeah. I told you
Yeah.
we should have killed him right then.
Well, I mean, he's proved to be pretty helpful since then.
He wiped out cities and villages all over the place. What the fuck would he be any
He
different?
didn't. His essentially his father did. Kind of
Everything that was
unfair to
made
judge
by
him for
him.
that. We don't have any evidence that Theo specifically did that. He seems very normal. Maybe a bit out of touch since he was gone for who knows how long.
He's part of Nox. How does that make him any different from Nox?
He has a very small sliver that only seemed to activate when they were in the same room. And then even then he was able to snap out of it. I think we just keep an eye on him. Like we don't want to just completely discount the connection. You're right. That's a danger, but I think it's a bit too hasty to immediately just kill him.
I'll see how he's any different from being Nox. His sliver of Nox is the same as being Nox.
I disagree.
The exact same fucking thing.
No. Just because you have a sliver of some other piece does not make you exactly the same. It's very similar to family relations. I mean, you have pieces of your parents in you, tendencies, habits. Maybe you were raised by them, but that does not make you them.
And as you're trying to convince Snowwolf, I'm gonna probably say you're easily able to do that. He's not
Okay.
that smart.
Yeah,
But-
Ellery has a lot of experience talking people down. Me, not so much, but Ellery would be able to do it.
Snowwolf is still gonna be on guard whenever Theo's around.
That's fair.
Yeah. So eventually Mika does give you that that finder.
Just for shits and giggles, I want to turn it on in the city.
You didn't know the color black could glow so brightly.
All right, this is. Just wanted to see what the max setting was like. We want to head back to Einheit, start snooping around with her basically radar or radiation detector, Geiger counter.
I'm gonna make a stop by Glimmerest really fast to make some modifications.
That's a
Um,
very good
That's a good
idea.
idea.
Yeah, we can pit stop.
Yeah, I could just go alone. You guys don't need to follow. It'll be fine. Yeah, I'll just take care of this really quick by myself.
I think you could use some inspiration. I don't know about that.
I'll
all shady.
be fine. I'll be fine. It'll be okay.
That sounds very familiar, Brian, as the moment you will fuck up.
We should bring Theo. He's got part of the greatest mind ever for.
No, Theo's still gone.
Oh no.
Oh no! Wait, where did Theo
Hopefully he finds us.
go? Wait, where's Theo?
He ran on.
Good.
Where did Theo go?
The group doesn't know.
Okay, but I
I'll
need
DM
to.
you, so- Yeah, I feel that.
Theo
He's
just
gone.
left the campaign. Okay.
Theo's going back in the fucking Lich brigade, trying to get back at the amulet. Papa.
And we need Dave's character number 6 in the next.
Oh, god damn it! Where did Theo go?
The day the micro machines attacked.
Okay. I'll stick around the island and I'll look for Theo, I guess.
We can do that. I think you doing your modifications is very important.
You know what? Actually, Snow Wolf, you come with me. Elry, you should probably look for Theo.
I'll wait for him.
Yeah. I'll take you to the workshop, Snow Wolf. It'll be fine. Okay. I will start heading off.
Pretty sure I'm ditching. Goddamn, what's your name again?
Stanley.
Stanley. Yeah, I'm ditching Stanley as soon as possible and probably going home to Einheit.
Fine.
I'll meet up with him later.
All right.
Fine. Awesome. Stanley has tricked all of you, and Stanley is alone again.
Things go well.
Great.
I love how you guys do great when you're by yourselves.
So the party is currently split into 4 right now. I'm just going to point this out.
Mhm.
Okay.
Potentially more, because we don't know what the other
Yeah.
ones are doing. This is going to be a fun recap.
Boy, oh boy. Hey, what happened last week? Yeah, about that.
We made things worse, I think. I'm not really sure.
In every conceivable way.
Bonfires just erupted all over the place.
We have less of a party and more of a family brawl going on.
Put it loudly.
Mhm. We regularly hit each other. Well,
Some of us deserve it.
I'll say one of us regularly hits the others.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it seems like there's a singular problem, child.
I was going to say, it's a constant person too, and I feel like they do deserve it a good amount of the time in this campaign so far.
That's really, yeah, no. Wow. He needs to talk to a therapist about those fucking anger management.
I know it.
It's amazing how handy that class will become this campaign.
Already been useful. Very useful. Holy shit.
I fucking love the fucking therapy for fucking adventurers, dude. It's so good.
Listen, they
So
need it.
fitting as well.
It's handy in Primgar.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially in Brimgar, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be working on my suit while other people do other shit.
Okay. Theo, as
Yes.
you are wandering around, you manage to run into that large purplish fire wolf.
Hi.
It barks and then
Wolf.
licks your where your face would be.
Honored her.
You were looking for help, right? Do you continue to bring that up?
Yes. Do you know where I can find Necromancer Lapis Lazuli?
It tilts its head and then shifts as it sits down and is sitting cross-legged. What you see is a female furbog, still with the purple fire in her hair. She has an interesting look to her outside of the wolf form because it looks as if there are slashes across her, but where there would be scars, there is fur, almost like a stuffed animal, ripped at the seams. To the point where, like, one of her ears is canine. Her eyes are this yellowish purple, and you see some of the teeth, like across where the scar lines would be, are even canine as well. I don't think I've heard of that one. You're a new little guy.
Yes. Looks a bit sad. Lost and fought. My name is Theo.
Down.
Grabs the hand with his tiny hand.
Are you looking for someone, or?
But with a friend.
You watch as Lily's eyes kind of glaze over a little bit as she does some sort of magic, and then realize, and her face kind of becomes concerned. Huh. Who are you, really?
I don't know. Looks sad to the ground.
Make a
Just sits on the
persuasion
ground.
check.
That was actually more of a philosophical answer, but
I'm aware.
yeah, that checks out.
Yeah, she is very on edge. We'll say it's probably about this time that Ellery sees this. Ellery?
Austin, you're muted. Ellery!
We've lost our therapist.
Oh no.
All hope is lost.
Snow will kill him.
This
Man,
party, the party's gonna fall into shambles without Ellery here. Holy
Yeah,
shit!
that's true.
How did everyone die? Well, Austin took a break.
Snowwolf started punching people. Theo went on a rampage. Stanley got us into some kind of weird ass trouble.
Stanley's arrested.
Somehow our paladin and warlock are also in jail with Stanley. Very confusing. How did the paladin end up in jail?
comes back. I just went to go get goddamn tea. What happened, fuckers?
What did happen?
Right around the time that the wolf lady that found Theo seem to get very suspicious of him and become uneasy around him is about the time you stumble upon the situation.
No. Theo!
Don't worry. You found me.
Yeah, I managed to talk down Snow Wolf. I don't know that I would leave you two in a room alone together, but he seems less hostile.
Speaking of wolves you need to talk down, what exactly is your friend here?
We're not totally sure, but
I'm
he was a sliver of, I don't know, try and like give a vague rundown.
As soon as you say
Unless
that,
Theo stops me.
she'll immediately be like, Modron Knox.
I'm called a failed copy.
Yeah, Modron didn't seem to think highly of him, which makes me think highly of him.
You give me a persuasion check.
Oh, baby. Hell yeah.
She seems to calm down a bit. She's like, well, it's good that you don't think highly of him because, well, it's always concerning to see someone like that, to see their soul again.
Hmm.
He calls me failure, but he is in a sale.
Aw, that's a good thing that you think that. And she kind of taps you on the, like, pats you on the head. Otherwise, I would have ripped you to shreds, and no one would have ever found you again.
Looks with wide-eyed to her, like, what?
You're the second person to say something along those lines today.
She does say that with a big smile, though.
Does me being a copy make me bad?
Well, doesn't necessarily mean that, but, well, if you do, again, I'll be happy to kill you.
There's somehow a line for that. I think you're second at this point.
Oh, good.
Yeah. We're keeping an eye on him.
That's the best thing you can do.
If I am copy, who am I then?
She just shrugs. As long as you're not Nox.
Oh, I am designated EO. Knox is in cell.
Yes. Well, it's not the worst spirit you could be. And like I said, I do know how to not only destroy Nox physically, but I also have some experience with ripping people's souls apart. That was a fun trip. She kind of like leans into Elry. You ever heard of Londorth? I made sure that he'll never come back.
Ooh.
So if you need help with this one, you know where to find me.
Sure do. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. Try and collect Theo and get away from the person who wants to maybe kill him again today. Please.
I think the fact that there's a line should tip you off to something.
Mm. Oh no.
Ow, that there's a song for that.
There's a whole album.
Yeah, enough is known for that.
I have to collect an I understand and wish to proceed to watch this song. That's good.
Which is funny because there's no cursing at all.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's because of subject matter.
Shh, it's fine. So, yeah. Stanley, what are you actually doing?
Stanley. Don't fuck me on this.
So, what Stanley is up to right now, he is trying to find any fucking leads he can on that goddamn journal right now. He ran back to the. He did indeed go back to the workshop to grab a change of clothes. And as soon as Snowwolf left him, he is putting on a disguise and,
Oh no!
and is trying to get leads about the journal.
Well, I fucked this one up. Sorry.
You dumbass, you left Stanley alone.
Where does Stanley go?
Yeah.
So the last place the journal was seen was in Evermont. So that's where Stanley's going to go. He's going to go to Evermont.
Wonderful.
Oh boy!
Please.
Oh,
Why are there always problems wherever my group goes? I don't understand.
all right. Yeah. Okay. Give me.
You know it's good when.
Give me. I'll say a survival check as you go back to that mansion.
Dude, the survival check is if Stanley lives. Survival. Okay.
Okay. You find as you go back to the mansion. You are looking around, desperate for clues.
Mm-hmm.
And you actually see that there's been some recent activity.
Oh?
And excitedly, you start following them a bit, and you do notice that they go back into the mansion.
Mm.
As you go into the mansion, give me a perception check.
Okay, perception.
Okay. Wandering around, you hear something, but you can't quite make it out. And you see it is in another room on the far end of the building.
Mm. I am going to reach into my bag of holding. I'm going to take out my mask from the Copper Spectre, put it on my head so I can cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
Okay.
As you do that, and you start slowly approaching, you do notice enchantment magic coming from the room.
For the entire room.
It's well within the room,
Okay.
but you can definitely notice it. Give me another perception check as you approach it.
Okay. Don't be horrible. Oh, we take that around here.
You see the magic, and you start hearing a voice speaking over and over again. You don't recognize the voice, but you hear it saying, "You will obey me. You will obey me. and you see inside, and you see a painting that was there, and the painting is talking through the person in the image to someone who is just standing there, staring at it.
I would like to take an action to put on my armor from my bag of holding.
Sure. I also
I don't know.
point out, because you have detect magic up, the painting has illusory magic on it.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Shit. Okay, fuck. Shit. Okay. Yeah, no. Is it 1 or 2 actions to to take out the armor and put on the armor? And I would like to attempt to do it stealthily.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll call it 2 actions.
Okay.
Give me a stealth check. Without the armor. Well, yeah, I guess you would
whoops.
be putting the armor on, so the armor definitely would be making noise.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
a failure.
Yeah, you definitely, like, in your, like, haste, like, you drop this as you're trying to put it on. The being doesn't turn that's in there.
It doesn't. It just.
No. Just continues
Oh.
to stare at the painting.
Who can I see past my detect magic? And okay, well,
You can
shit.
see
Oh.
you can see in the doorway. You can see, like, the aura of this enchantment magic. So you've been staying away from it, but this
Uh-huh.
person is well within that enchantment zone, staring at this painting.
Boy, I am not walking into that room. Or am I? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Why do I have characters that always run off alone?
What could it be?
It's the character's fault, to be fair.
Uh-huh.
Let me check. Does Identify It just have a hard 1-minute cast?
Note the range.
Oh, you have to be able to touch it. Never mind. Yeah, fuck that.
You do have the option of leaving.
Does he, though?
Do I though?
Brian does.
Tiny plot device.
But does
Gotta go in.
Stanley?
Okay. Hold on, let me read one of my spells that I have over here. Okay. We have a way out.
Uh-huh.
God, this Stanley. It's a villain. Do you know something about the book? You gotta figure this shit out, bro. Okay. Villain! And he walks into the room. He doesn't
Okay.
walk into the enchantment, but he does walk into the room.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say you're able to just barely skirt around the edge of this.
Mm-hmm.
There's no response to what you said.
Still no response? Like, can I get in, like, his peripheral, or is that, like, gonna put me in, like, the thing? In the
It is a
enchantment zone?
wide cone. Luckily, this was a mansion. There are large rooms.
Mhm.
This,
Okay.
yeah.
Villain! Villain! And I'm gonna like say villain as I'm like trying to walk into view of him.
He is staring directly at the painting. Give me a perception check again. Or insight.
A villain. There's the same, sadly. Nope.
Yep.
Villain! I say over and over again. I look to the painting, and I am going to fire a lightning launcher at the painting.
Okay. Roll for that. As you're yelling,
Sorry. Double clicked.
That's fine.
Apologies.
As you're yelling this to him, and you're starting to line up the shot, you notice the person start to turn a little bit to you, like try to physically turn their head, although their eye cannot. And you hear them mutter, "Help!" As you destroy the painting. The enchantment and illusion magic break. To which the person there collapses, screaming, holding their head. And that is where we're going to leave the session.
Good thing we can all step in and help him, right? Oh, God.
Oh, I think Brian's running through his house yelling.
It does sound that way.
God, who could have prevented this?
Oh, there's one person I know that could have prevented it.
To be fair, Wolf doesn't have much of an opinion of Stanley to begin with, and
I
if
don't
left
thi-
alone with him, he's going to run off.
I don't think anyone's thinking. Snow Wolf. I think everyone's thinking the
You're
paladin.
talking about...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But apparently he needs one.
The whole party
Stanley
does.
has never fucked up in his life.
He can only be a keeper for one person at a time.
I have scheduled the session this time. Go away.
Oh no!
So, Brian, how about that new character?
Oh no!
I think this would almost be better renamed to just Trainwreck.
Yes.
Because this one's been a hell of a trip so far.
Yeah.
This is gonna be fun next week for this one.
Oh, the recap's going to be hell.
Oh
Did we
Fuck.
level,
man.
by the way?
What was it?
Did
We
we
didn't
level?
do anything.
We did last time,
You did
Yeah,
some
you did. Oh,
combat,
that's right. You
tried to
guys.
kick me, but you
That
didn't.
is true. You guys
We're
did level
level 4.
last. Yeah, you're level 4.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Oh my god!